So I woke up with an idea. Around this time last year, I was preparing for an experience of a lifetime, the Awaken the Dream retreat, a spiritual retreat in Costa Rica created by Sky Cowens. And this was one of the most life-changing, beautiful experiences I've ever had in my entire life. As I see that the next group of people are getting ready for their experience in Costa Rica with Sky, it has really inspired in me to do something for myself. I have felt so far from my purpose these last few months and so energetically drained. I woke up with the idea of creating my own retreat for myself, just to get myself back on track, to realign so that I can start fresh for this new year. I'm gonna actually start really planning this out on my notebook. But after writing some notes in my phone, I actually watched my YouTube video again, the one that I did for the Awaken the Dream retreat. That's one of the videos that has made the biggest impact on me, just simply because it's been one that I can continuously go back to. Whenever I'm feeling down, whenever I'm feeling lost, I can kind of bring myself back to that point in time. And I'm getting emotional because I do get emotional whenever I watch it back. But I think it's important to note that as transformational as these types of retreats and experiences are, you don't just go on one of these retreats and then life is so easy and great and perfect after that. That's not how life works. The real challenge in life is taking those lessons, taking those experiences and integrating them, bringing them back to your home, bringing them back into your everyday routine. When you're working a job that doesn't fulfill you, when you're dealing with people on the daily that drain your energy and are rude to you and unkind, it is those moments that you really have to lean on the lessons, and it is so hard. This idea that I have of creating a retreat at home is a challenge to myself to be consistent with practice, to not get caught up in the stress and the stories that I tend to get caught up in, but to bring myself back to who am I? Why am I here? What is my mission? What do I want to create on this planet? Because I've been really losing that lately. I've come up with my plan, and I've also created a list of rules for myself during this retreat experience. So number one is no sugary treats or junk food. Around the holidays, I am super bad with having a sweet tooth, and I just want to do a nice, clean, healthy week. My other one is to turn my phone off during practice. I don't want to be on social media. I don't want to be disrupted. I want to be like I am on a retreat. My other rule for myself is I must follow the schedule and commit to the retreat. So no sleeping in when I'm tired. I am getting up early. I'm doing the meditation. I'm doing the yoga. And my final rule is when I'm off work, my work brain is off. I am disconnecting from the stress of work. I am disconnecting from the dramas, the triggers, the things that I don't like. I will bring you guys along for this experience as I go through it and let you know how it goes. It is super duper early. It's still dark outside and Ian's still sleeping, and so are the birds. So I'm trying to keep it low volume. We are starting our year off with healthy habits, so I'm going to be doing some yoga and meditation to start my day. That felt really good. The moment you're done the challenging part and you like enter Shavasana is like the best feeling in the world, you know, like the feeling between it, like I just pushed my body really hard and now I get to rest. You feel so good after yoga, and then you just have to get over the hump of doing it initially. But anyways, I'm gonna find myself a meditation on YouTube now. I was just doing Boho Beautiful yoga, if it wants to focus. This is the video that I just did from Boho Beautiful. I just want to quickly shout out this company. I don't have a sponsorship or anything, although if they want to sponsor me, that'd be pretty cool. But this I'm reading it backwards on my screen right now, but it's something Dolida. I just got these headphones. They're headphones. It's a headband, but it's like headphone headbands. There's little speakers in here, and then you control it from here. These are so comfortable. I was wanting something that I could wear in bed comfortably because sometimes I like to fall asleep to a meditation, and they're really, really nice for yoga. Because I just did my yoga practice, I just did my meditation by listening to it through here instead of playing it out loud. They come in a whole bunch of different colors. I got them on Amazon, so I'll link them below. Like I said, I don't have a sponsorship, but I do have an affiliate link through Amazon. So if you guys wanted to buy them for yourself, if you purchase them through that link within 24 hours, then it supports me. I get a little bit of a commission. It doesn't like charge you extra. It's just a portion of your proceedings that would normally go to Amazon would go to me, and it would support the channel, support a small creator. So I mean, if you guys are interested and want to support, I'd super appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be taking you along the rest of my day today. I did do some healthy meal prep for the week, and it's going to be all plant-based meals for the most part. But this morning I am making a bit of an exception, but it's actually a New Year's Day tradition for Ian's family, and you know, we're not close to his family this year, so we can't partake in it this year with them, but we are carrying on the tradition in our own house, which is bagels with cream cheese, smoked salmon, onions, and capers, not craters. Craters are the holes in the earth from like asteroids. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. But that's what Ian and I are doing together this morning, and then the rest of my meals are gonna be like vegetarian, lots of veggies, lots of like beans and chickpeas and smoothies and all that stuff. So I'll give you guys a little glimpse of the meals. Hey guys, so I'm back to my spiritual space. After eating breakfast with Ian, I'm going to be doing something that's a little bit of a yearly tradition for me. This year, when I get back to the full year ahead reading experience, I have this journal, which is my tarot journal, essentially. All of my year ahead readings are in here. This is my first one I ever did, guys. I did it December 21st, 2019, and I went full out. Look at all my little doodles, they're so cute. And then I literally went into full journal mode for every single month. And what I did, oh, this is so cool. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing this year. What I did is I did like a summary for the month of what I intuitively feel it means, and then I left a spot for reflections. And then what I did is throughout the year, I'd look back a month or look back a couple months to kind of like really reflect on what happened. I have like a lot of different readings in here. It's actually really cool. There's some of them that I was doing with Polaroids for a while too, but I was like taking pictures of like my card pulls, and they just kind of look so, I don't know, they're kind of fun. Just to kind of give you guys some ideas for journaling, this is kind of what I've done. I'm drinking butterfly pea flower tea today. I have my water. I'm gonna put some music on in a bit, pull some cards, and journal. So I finished my year ahead reading. I've officially finished this notebook, but this is what it looks like. It's nothing super fancy. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go make myself a smoothie because I had a fairly heavy breakfast, and I definitely want to go for a walk shortly. Get some fresh air, get outside. So that's the plan. Do you guys just ever have solo dance parties? Because if you haven't, what are you doing? Just kidding. But like actually, this has become one of my favorite things to do. I mean, you could just dance anytime, but like I have like made it a whole fun ritual, like extra, to the point where I have like fun lights in my room. So I have these candles. There's the on and off. I have a couple candles behind me. I will link them below for you guys if you, again, want to purchase those for yourself. These things are so fun. They make the space cozy, but they're also just a great atmosphere for like solo dance parties. I also recently got these things. So they're called Govi light bars. Aren't they so fun? So this one, it's got like a purple color right now. The other one's over there and it's pink. But it comes with an app, so you actually control it through the app. Let's do some fun lighting. Let's have some fun with it. You can like adjust every single, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections per light bar. So you can do like a rainbow, you can do like multiple color patterns and stuff. You can also select pre-made like styles, so you can have it go along with music and stuff. Ooh, that got really fun. Oh my goodness, look how cool that is. Okay, I think it was scene. Yeah, so you can do like fun scenes. Ian's coughing in the background. This one's candlelight. We've got party, which I think I'm gonna use shortly. You guys get the point. They're really, really fun. I'll also link those below for you guys if you're interested. Yeah, I encourage you guys to just like have dance parties by yourself. Like you don't have to go out. You don't have to be at a retreat. You don't have to be at the club. Like you could just jam out, have a good time by yourself, and you can literally bring the amazing atmosphere to your own space. Let's have a good time.
You got the white knuckles holding on the tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out.
Hi guys, good morning. So it is day 2 of my at-home spiritual retreat, and I'm about to do some yoga and meditation. However, I'm not going to be filming it for every single morning because I feel like that's really redundant, but I did want to take this time to just share some reflections from day 1. I feel good. I feel clearer, I feel more at peace, I feel less anxious and stressed out than I've been feeling lately. On top of that, I wanted to share my experience from last night. You know, I did the ecstatic dance, which felt great. And I do dance pretty often, but following that up with the breathwork practice, like man, that was some powerful stuff. And I wanted to share with you because I wanted to find like a breathwork practice that was like long enough and like powerful enough to really get into it. And I'm like, you know what? I have a video. I actually led a breathwork ceremony, a live one virtually, at the beginning of 2023 for the Vibe Tribe Discord. And the Vibe Tribe Discord is Sky Cowan's Discord for her. Like anybody who follows Sky Life and stuff and is a fan, they can join the Discord. And we have different clubs and stuff. And I'm the magic club leader, so I hold live rituals, meditations, different ceremonies. So I actually led a breathwork at the beginning of the year, and I totally forgot I did that. And I actually have all the recordings, or most of them anyways, for the rituals I've done, because anytime someone is unable to make the live, I want them to still be able to take part in the practice and watch the replay. So I'm like, you know what, I have this recording of the breathwork I led in my Google Drive. So I opened that up and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do breathwork to my own breathwork. And some people might cringe, like, oh, you listen to your own voice leading breathwork. I don't know, as a YouTuber, like I have to listen to my voice all the time anyways when I'm editing my videos, and at first it feels cringy, but then you just kind of get used to the sound of your voice. So I went through my own breathwork practice, and guys, it was powerful stuff. Like I got into it, I really felt like I got a release, like my whole body was like vibrating. Then after my breathwork practice and after my journaling session, I went back to the video and I unpaused it and I watched the rest of the video, the part where everyone had an opportunity to share if they wanted to. And wow, like I forgot how much leading that breathwork practice really impacted people. Like I impacted people. I help people feel safe. I help them feel connected to themselves. I help them release. And like, I sometimes forget I'm capable of doing that. And I'm like, why didn't I do this more often? I literally did one breathwork practice and I got caught up with life and I didn't do it again. I'm like, I gotta do this again. I gotta do some lives for you guys. Like I gotta host lives for my YouTube community, because you know, that is when I feel the most alive. Like I've dipped my toe in so many different things. things. And I love all of it, but man, like I feel the most myself. I feel the most connected, aligned, alive when I am leading practice, when I am doing workshops, when I'm leading rituals, when I'm leading breath work, when I'm helping people to feel safe and connect to themselves and release emotion and just, oh, like that is the stuff there. Like I feel so good. Like it just feels so fulfilling. That was a powerful reminder of who I am, what I'm meant to do, what I'm capable of, and I just got to remember that. So I just finished having breakfast and I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a mini breathwork practice. I did the big one last night and then I did some deep breathing during my meditation. But I got these cards for Christmas from Ian. They're called breath practice cards. They're really cool. I'll show them to you now. And they've just been really nice to do like a simple practice every single day to be consistent. It comes with this nice booklet. So the book does have an explanation about like the breath practice that is on each card. It has a little bit about the practice and a little bit about the history, if there is a little bit more of a history for it, and then the benefits of that, which is really cool. There's different sections of cards. So there's breathwork practices that are for focus, so like grounding and recentering, relax cards, which are for calming and they're restorative, elevate for energizing and uplifting, release for cleansing and clearing, and then connect, which is harmonizing and meditative. The color coded so you know like which section each one is, and the cards are color coded too so you know what goes with which. And then I'll show you some of the cards. So you can see the different colors maybe a little bit, and they look like this. Like they're so pretty. They have the name of the breath and they have a beautiful illustration and then a really quick explanation of how to practice the breath. And then you also get a little tip at the end. There'll usually be like a little cautionary thing too. Like there's certain breaths that you shouldn't be doing if you're like on your period or you're pregnant. They're really pretty. I'll just show you guys some of them just so you can kind of get a glimpse. There's the lion's breath, gratitude breath, beehive breath. I super duper love this card. Isn't it so pretty? But yeah, they're fantastic if you need something just to kind of help guide you for a daily breathwork practice. I highly recommend these. Like I've been loving them. I'm gonna do one or two of these right now. But if you guys are interested in the breath practice cards, I will leave a link in the description box so you guys can go find those. Anyways, I'm gonna go do that and yeah. Hey, so I did a little bit of a refresh. After my nap, I was feeling so sleepy, and I mean, like you just have to listen to your body. Like when your body's like, okay, slow down, take a little siesta, it's okay to listen, and I'm embracing that in 2024 because I have a tendency to not let myself rest and just go, go, go. But you know, this is my spiritual retreat, so if I want to take a nap in the middle of the day, we're doing it. So I feel a lot better. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do some reading now. I enjoy reading, but it's something that often just gets pushed to the side. I think it's one of those things that I need to just keep continuing to schedule into my day because often I just don't make enough time for reading. So we're taking some time now to do some reading, and then I'll probably get a little bit of something to eat before hopping into ritual. But yeah. am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child is a savage. She looks for her romance in the colors of stones, in the faces of cats, in the falling of feathers, and the dancing of fire, and the curve of old bones. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who rides barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. I am feeling very tired today. Oh my goodness. So I have like 20 minutes until I have to leave for work. I decided to do a little bit of coloring before I go. I got this as a gift from one of my dear friends, Mariah. She was actually my roommate when I went to Costa Rica last year for the Awaken the Dream retreat. And yeah, oh man, she is such a beautiful soul. She's so kind. I'm so lucky to have her as a friend. She actually sent me a cute little Christmas package in the mail, and it included this coloring book, and they're all like inspirational, spiritual ones basically. So the one I'm working on right now says embrace the magic of new beginnings, and there's all these like plants and like stars and moons and stuff. Spread your wings, grow through what you go through. What is meant to be will be. There's a bee. They're all just like cute little motivational things. Nourish your soul. I love it. So I haven't colored in like so long. I need to like do more just inner child activities, I guess. I thought that this could maybe help me today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling this morning. I am very tired. I'm very unmotivated. I still did my yoga. I still did my meditation. I'm happy I did the things that I set out to do for my at-home retreat, but I'm feeling that dread of going to work. It's so hard to get out of that mindset, and I'm really trying, guys. Like, I'm really trying to be positive, and I'm trying to just like stay focused on the good things and stay focused on like my bigger vision. But like, man, it is so hard to not feel that like dread in the pit of your stomach when you have to go into an environment that isn't good for you, that doesn't bring you fulfillment, that has brought a lot of stress. I so badly want to feel fulfillment, and I so badly want to feel excitement and just feeling like I'm really making a difference in the world. Like, I want to go to work feeling like, wow, like I can't believe that this is my job. I love this so much. Like, I want to feel that. And there's always this like two conflicting voices in my head between like, oh, well, there's a lot of people out there that are working jobs that they don't love, but that's just work. That's just life. Like, you got to do what you got to do. You got to pay your bills. But like, why do we have to live like that? Because on the other end of the spectrum, there's a lot of people that are living their dharma. There's a lot of people that are literally living their dream, doing their dream career, doing their dream job, making a real big impact in this world, like, and loving it. Obviously, their lives aren't perfect. Obviously, they have challenges, but they are doing what they love. And I know that's not just fake, because I've met people that are in that position. I have learned from them. I've interacted with them. Like, I'm friends with some of them. Like, I know people that are literally living their dream right now, doing such beautiful work in this world. I know it's real. I know it's possible. And like, there's that little voice that likes to come in all the time and be like, well, maybe you're just not the lucky one. Maybe that's just not for you. Maybe you're just not talented enough, or you're just not strong enough, or you're just not whatever enough. It's like, no, screw that. Screw that limiting belief, screw that mindset, screw that old story. Why am I not good enough? What makes me different? What makes my situation different from theirs in the sense that they get to do that, but I can't? Like, why do we tell ourselves these stories? These people didn't get to where they are right now on like sheer dumb luck. They didn't get there because they're better than anybody else. They got there because they believed in themselves, they had a vision, they stuck with it, and they worked really freaking hard for it. And no matter how many times the world told them what they could accomplish or what they couldn't do, they said, screw that. I am the creator of my own reality. I'm gonna do whatever the heck I wanna do. That's why they are where they are. No doubt that they had their own like fears and limiting beliefs get in the way here and there, but they kept on getting up, and that's the difference. That's the difference between people who settle and the people who just keep pushing and they see something better for themselves and they see this vision and they hold on to it and they decide, no, I'm not gonna settle because I have this one amazing life. Like, life is short. I'm gonna make the most of it. I have to get ready to leave now. I don't know if I'm gonna be filming for the rest of the evening because I'll literally be getting home around 9 o'clock. So yeah, I think I'll say goodbye for the day for now, and I'll see you on day 4. Hello. So I'm feeling pretty good today, I have to say. I worked most of the day, but you know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I actually I stopped by at Indigo on the way home because I wanted a new journal for my tarot readings because I finished that one on New Year's. So I got this other one. I actually eyed this one in the past and they still had this one. They tend to carry this line of journals pretty often there. So I picked up this one. It's really pretty. I feel like the camera doesn't even fully do it justice, especially right now. It's kind of dark in the room. I apologize. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few things tonight. What's on my list? So I didn't actually have time this morning for as much as I thought I would. So I'm gonna do like a card pull / card spread for myself and some journaling because I really want to get back into that. I was very consistent for a while with actually, you know, journaling my card pulls, my readings, and then I just kind of fell off that habit. Honestly, I miss it. There's just something special about like keeping a journal of your readings and being able to like look back on it. I wanted to do some like stream of consciousness, like meditation and writing. Basically what it is like you get into a meditative state and you just like write whatever flows. It's called stream of consciousness. You're not really consciously really thinking about what you're writing on paper, but you just like write down whatever flows naturally. I kind of want to do that because I haven't really done that in a long time. Oh my goodness, are you ever so tired that nothing flows? This is the struggle of being tired and burnt out from work that you don't like. Because this is how I get like very blocked. I get like, I'm in like a good flow and I'm like super happy with what I'm doing. I feel like everything comes easier, you know? I think I'm gonna go lie down for a bit and listen to like a meditation and see if that helps. Don't mind the background noise, the dishwasher is going. I'm getting myself some tea, so I'm gonna be making some of this. It is a astral traveler, like a third eye opening tea. Different herbs in it, one of which is blue lotus. So there's blue lotus flower, mugwort, passion flower, damiana, I can never say that, peppermint, orange peel. I'm gonna have some of that. I've got my little tea leaf strainer with my amethyst on the end and my Stay Wild Moonchild mug that my bestie bought me. Sorry for this really crappy camera angle, but my phone is currently leaning against a mini rice cooker because that's where we're at right now. Lola's all excited because he hears my voice. Do you want to say hi? He wants to say hi. How are you? How you doing? Oh, such excited birdies. You're so pretty.
Yeah, look at you. Oh, such a nice boy. How you doing? How are you? Oh, you guys are so sweet. You're so cute. What are you doing? What are you guys doing?
I finally got a little bit of stream of consciousness writing going. Not what I expected to come through, which is good. It's a sign it's stream of consciousness, but some interesting things came through. How I'm accessing my intuition and how I've been getting so caught up in my head. Basically tips that came through in terms of like when I'm consciously trying to access my intuition, because when I'm not trying to consciously access my intuition, like when I'm just going about my day-to-day life and things just come through, like that's one thing. But when I'm like actively sitting down and doing a practice such as this one, as you saw earlier, I'm getting blocked. So some interesting stuff came through about tips of how to break through that, what you're looking for. It doesn't live here, when really I need to get back into the body and how the body holds a lot of answers that we don't really realize it, like in our gut, in our heart, but also just sensation in general. So I got advice about really tuning into the feeling of things more. And starting there, like don't look for answers, but feel into it. Anyways, I'm hoping tomorrow will be a more positive, energetic day. I'm off work anyway, so that's a plus. Good night. I slept in. That was not my plan for today. I had a really bad disruptive sleep. So I still feel like I haven't slept. I hate starting my day feeling like this. Here's to being real on the internet. I'm still gonna go do some yoga and meditation. I'm gonna be easy on my body, not do anything too challenging, because I literally feel like every single part of my body hurts right now. Anyways, my hair is crazy right now. I literally just woke up.
I'm Sarah Rose, and welcome to your Dharma Embodiment Practice.
Hi, I still look like an absolute crazy person with my hair right now because I have not showered. I want to record my thoughts before it's not fresh, and I don't plan on showering until after all of my morning practice. So this is what we're working with. So I've used that embodiment practice many times in the past. It was a freebie, like an extra that I got when I ordered Sahara Rose's book. Where is it? Discover Your Dharma. So it was one of like the digital extras, and I have it saved in a folder on my Google Drive. And it's an embodiment practice. It involves shaking, it involves like circles with your hips and your body, it involves like undulations, like, you know, body rolls and things like that, and like breathing and sounds and just getting into your body. But I felt so stiff this morning, and I felt like, man, like there's stuff that needs to get out, and it's just like, it felt very stuck. And then I got a lot of interesting information about my root chakra, and I think it's my root chakra that's screwing up all of my chakras right now. Like I think that's part of the root, no pun intended, root cause of my imbalances and like why I feel the way I feel right now. I'll give you some examples. I've been here since May, but my body still hasn't fully adapted to this place as much as I'm trying to like mentally, consciously adapt. Like I have done everything I can to make this place feel cozy, feel like a home. And this room is like probably the safest feeling room for me because it has all of my things. It has my crystals, it has the energy. But like, there's still part of me that doesn't feel safe, because whenever Ian leaves early for early shifts at work, I have nightmare after nightmare after nightmare of people breaking into the house. Still tried cleansing the house. I have little protective things around the house. I have my dream bag under my pillow. Like I'm doing all the things that would normally make me feel safe, but it's not working. And I'm like, what the heck do I need to do? But there's something unconsciously that still just doesn't feel good. The lack of safety there, but also the lack of safety at work. To be real, like I don't feel good there. That's just the reality of it. Like a lot of the time I don't feel super grounded, and I need to feel more grounded. And I think that's part of my blockage with trying to figure out what's going on with me, and like how I can really tap into my joy and happiness, and how I can really get out all the ickiness and the depression and all the stuff I'm feeling. I think that's my block right now, is I don't feel safe enough. even if I consciously think of it, yeah, I'm fine. Like there's something deeper down, something unconscious that's trying to tell me like, hey, you don't feel safe enough to dive this deep. And this is why you're not reaching the places that you did, like on the retreat, for example, because that was like a very sacred, safe space held by those people. At least I have something. At least that came up, right? Like I'm better off than I was before because I'm like, what is going on here? Here's my plan for now, because I have no idea fully how I'm going to access this and heal this, but this is my best guess right in this moment. We're gonna do some sound healing. I've got my root chakra crystal bowl right here, and just like meditating and focusing on my root chakra while I play my singing bowl, while I breathe, and opening that up and just sending light to that energy center. That's where we're gonna start. I feel like today is gonna be a very intuitive day. I might not be following what I wrote down on my notebook, and that's okay. I think as long as I'm still taking the time to dive in and practice, that's the most important thing.
Placing your hands on your heart, both hands on your heart.
So it is January 8th, and today is the day I opened my letter to myself that I wrote January 8th of 2023 during the Awaken the Dream retreat that Sky Cowens held. She did this workshop and we had to write a letter to ourselves. So I'm gonna open this and reflect a little bit on what I wrote. First of all, I just want to share how beautiful this card is. So Sky actually handmade these cards herself. I just thought it was so magical because it just encompassed like who I was. I felt like it just, I'm like, she knows me so well. There's the moon phases and it says so very magical on it, and I love using the word magical and everything magical. It's just like, oh, and it says, oops, there's a little note in there and it says dream. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but I'm gonna take a moment to read over it and just kind of share my thoughts about what I wrote and how I feel a year later. Oh my god. I totally forgot what I wrote in here. Like I feel like I'm gonna cry. It was not what I expected. I was actually very nervous about reading this. And the reason being, I was nervous that I had these like crazy expectations of where I would be at this point in my life. But reading this now, like it is so beautifully written and channeled. Like I totally forgot what I wrote. I really tapped into this feeling of where I'm at. And it has not been easy this year. And I've had a lot of ups and downs, especially December. Like I had some big lows, but like this right now is fully embodying and encompassing how I feel in this moment right now. Like I've been feeling so good this past week since doing my little at-home retreat and really reflecting and diving deep and just really fully appreciating where I am. And it's beautiful. In little ways, though I'm not exactly where I want to be, I'm where I need to be. But looking into this as a whole, I am putting the puzzle pieces together. I am embodying this dream, and I am doing my best to stay as positive as possible. I am doing my best to uplift and help others, do the same. No, like I'm proud of myself. Like I'm proud of what I've done this year. And like, I'm so happy that I have this. This is so beautiful. I wanted to share a little bit of my journey this week with my spiritual retreat because there was a lot that came up, and there was a lot that I went through. Like I felt like it was kind of like, woo. I have to say it felt really good to actively plan things for myself, you know, actively plan these spiritual exercises. I don't think we do that enough. I think we need to plan and take accountability to plan out things for ourselves more often. You're gonna feel better about yourself because you're showing up for yourself. I honestly highly recommend you guys try to do something like this yourselves. Like, again, you don't have to be off work for a week. Like, I worked around my work schedule, and like the days that I had full days off, those were fantastic, obviously, but like you don't have to have full days off to do things like this. You can just plan around. I feel like when you are very much going through it, like I was in a really dark place. I was really dealing with a lot of depression, a lot of stress, and you know, one little practice wasn't gonna cut it for me. That's where I was at. Like, there was a lot of cleaning to do. There was a lot of stuff to work through. A single meditation session or a single breathwork session, though it could have been helpful, I don't think it would have fully done what this did for me. There's so many new things that have opened up lately, and I'm so excited. I am more excited right now about my spiritual practice than I've been in a while. That's just it. Like, it takes the consistency, it takes the consistent work to just keep uncovering layers. So I just wanted to also point that out. I think we often forget the tools that are available to us. And it's so easy to get caught up in the idea of like, oh, I wish I could go on a spiritual retreat. Like, I wish I could afford that, but I can't afford that right now. Like, it's so easy to get caught up in those mindsets. And of course, I mean, going on a retreat is so beautiful, but you have these tools available to you. Anybody can do breath work at any time. Anybody can meditate at any time. There's like so many meditations online for free. Take advantage of it. This week really made me realize that, you know, if I can feel this much of a shift in a week of like consistent practice, if I like stay consistent and at least do one of these practices every day for the rest of this year, like think of like what that will do. Think of how much that will help me. But yeah, those are my final thoughts, guys. I just wanted to share reflections on this whole experience. Please let me know in the comments below, like, have you guys done anything like this before? Are you thinking of maybe trying to do a retreat for yourself now that you've watched this video? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.